Good morning. Welcome to Sunday morning meditation. My name is Kat, and on behalf of Awakening Truth, Brian and I offer this Sunday morning meditation every month, and it's an opportunity to check in with how we're feeling in our bodies and our minds in the midst of a very intense world right now. And I'm just going to adjust my view. And as we speak, it is a powerful moment for us to be and practice together. I found a new Sangha, and I've been sitting with the Awakening Truth Sangha that we're sitting with here today for many years. And now I have a local one too. And so today we're going to do a little time in meditation. I'll offer a Dharma, and then we'll do a loving kindness practice because it is such a challenging time in our world that we need more opportunity to offer the blessings of our practice out. So closing our eyes, we'll center in our body before we listen to the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. And as we listen to the sound of the bell here, we start to open the body to the conscious awareness of this moment. We are present in the bell. We are present in the hearing sense door of our being. We open to the compassion of all the Buddhas, all the masters living and those that have lived. We say this prayer, this chant that has been done by many masters. This is a blessing to the Buddha within ourselves and within all beings. As you listen to the chant, you can place your hands together at your heart in a prayer mudra. This is a sacred place to not just get lost in the esoteric nature of the word, but really feel that Buddha nature within your own heart, within the blessings that you want to bring to any in your life, any in the world. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. We pay homage to all the glory of the Buddha within. We bow to this energy within ourselves. We do an internal bow as we bow our heads wherever we are in this moment. And may this practice enliven our day so that we can be that energy for all those in our life. As we listen to the Dharma, may we bring to mind the Buddha nature within our being and in others' way of being, that we begin to see this more clearly. As we listen to the sound of the bell this time, hear the silence. So we'll find a gentle sway in the body into the silence, like we're these very tall grasses. It's coming fall time. So begin to sway your body and close your eyes. Come to a seated meditation and relax the body in a way that it can respond to the moment with what makes the body comfortable. So as you find this way, it might be in a gentle circle, it might be forward, back, Begin to notice the breath in the sway. And find the center of the body. So it could be a very, very slight sway of the body. And then come to center. As you inhale, feel the rocking motion gently rocking you forward. On the exhale, feel the gentle rocking back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Let the hands rest in your lap. Let the elbows come in closer to the body so the shoulders can relax completely. Gently drop your chin so the length of the spine is sturdy, resilient. This will help to keep you awake, although sometimes it is a sacred practice to sleep in the meditation. Our intention today is to find a space of alertness. We will gently scan through the body, and the intention here again is to experience the Buddha nature of your mind. And we will practice with the very first teaching of the Buddha as we scan the body, the Four Noble Truths. Beginning with the toes, just give them a wiggle. And the very first noble truth of suffering, just notice any tightness in the toes and begin to bring your breath there as you feel the toes awaken with your focus on them. As you inhale, breathe into the toes, feel the tension or stress. As you exhale, release into the earth. Without effort or will, the awareness falls with the natural flow of gravity. Inhale into the toes, feeling the nail beds, the sides, the front, the back, the space between, the density of the toes. Inhale to feel. Is it numb? Is it easy to feel? And exhale into the earth. Inhale breath into the toes. Exhale, release the awareness down into the earth so that all that is felt is returned to the earth. The connection of the toes into the ball mound and the other pads of connection to the foot, the sole of the foot. Breathing into the toes, the connection, and the mounds that touch the earth. Begin to notice if there's hesitation or fear to be in the body in this very clear and intimate way. Inhale to feel the sensation. Make friends with this fear and know that we're safe because we're doing it together. You're doing it in the presence of the Buddha, the Master within yourself, within me. Feeling into the arches of the feet. They're so tense, they kind of pull up and out. Inhale to breathe into the toes, connection to the mounds of the feet and the arches of your foot. Exhale into the earth. Breathing into the outer edges of your feet. And if it's, oh, I can't quite feel it, or, oh, I can feel it a lot, whatever experience you're having, welcome it in. Any emotions arising, any sensations, any thoughts, past, present, or future. Inhale these experiences and exhale them into the earth. Feeling into the heel and the entire sole of both of your feet. And you may notice as you meditate that the hips start to feel tender. If that happens for you, you can place a pillow under your seat or adjust your feet so that you can surrender on the exhale into the earth. Our intention here is to let the body be as it is. Let it show us the pain, the suffering, this first noble truth. And as we exhale, we witness the source of the suffering as attaching to the experience. And we witness the release of the suffering as we exhale into the earth. We no longer need to hold what we feel in our feet. We bring the Buddha into this inhale to feel. Exhale into the earth. Notice your awareness and be friends with your mind. Let it support you in this practice to inhale and feel the feet. Sense what is buzzing, what is numb, what is waking up. And exhale, release. Let this subside on its own. Inhale, identifying, becoming aware of exactly what emotions, what sensations you feel in the top of the foot, the middle of the foot, the bones, the muscles, the toes, the heels. Exhale, release into the earth. Bring awareness up to the knees and allow all the energy to flow down the knees, the lower leg, calf muscle, shin bone, into the ankle bone and Achilles and all of the feet and the toes. As you become aware of the lower half of the leg, you inhale the experience. Notice the suffering of what is happening in my legs. What do I feel? Is there tightness, old injuries? Is there thoughts that I do not want? or thoughts I really want, something I want besides this, cravings. Welcome them all. Make friends with the mind so that the mind, you can release what the mind does not need right now. To be aware of the exhale, releasing into the earth. Inhale to feel the lower legs, the energy, the shape, the muscles, the bones. A lot of tightness in the bones themselves. They walk for us, they move for us. They pick things up because we have to stand up or lift. The lower legs, so important. Inhale to feel. Exhale, release into the earth. Coming up to the hip socket, the femur bone rests in the pelvis. Feeling the upper, mid, and lower thighs down to the knees, down to the calf, shin, ankles, feet, and toes. So we inhale into the pelvis, the glutes, all these ligaments and tendons. Down the thighs, the knees, lower legs, and feet. As we breathe in this way, we awaken awareness. What does this mean? That we're focusing on witnessing ourselves. We wake up the ability to witness, breathing in to sensation, to emotion, to thoughts in the mind. Breathing out, let it flow down the legs, down the feet, into the earth. This is the first noble truth. To witness the suffering, to feel the energy of the moment. And as we learn the source that we may have been asleep, may have not seen or known, we forgive ourselves as we breathe into the lower half of the body. And we exhale, we absorb that energy into the lower half of the body. We release it all into the earth, and we feel the forgiveness. I have arrived. I'm here in the body. Breathing up to the belly button, the low back, lumbar, tailbone. And the low belly, the lowest parts of your seat, where your seat touches the earth. Down through your legs, down through your feet. Breathe out. Inhale to feel from the belly button, low back down. Witness yourself experience. Remember, this moment can witness every aspect of your life in this moment. It is here. Breathing in now to the torso will go inside to the organs, the heart and lungs, the whole front of the torso, collarbone, shoulders, mid and upper back. We breathe in now to the whole body except for the arms and head. And become aware, is there gentle movement happening in the body that wants to happen? Breathe in to the experience. Let the body come into resilience, comfort. That may mean an adjustment. That's okay. The intention here is to bring the awareness from what is suffering to the cause of it, and watching it release. If that can't happen, then make the adjustment. Breathing into the whole body. And as you exhale, watch the breath move down through the body, down the torso, to the hips, the seat, the knees, the feet, into the earth. Now breathing into the fingers and hands, the shape there, perhaps more clear now that the mind is settled. Into the wrists, bring your breath awareness. Into the elbows, upper arms, shoulders. So now we're feeling the entire body from the neck down. And as you breathe in, there's sensation, can be subtle or strong. Notice where the body shakes. And as you breathe in now, can you be resilient as you exhale out into the earth? Release that shake as it wants to release. Inhale to feel the body. Exhale down into the seat, down into the feet. Inhale to feel. Exhale, awareness down. Breathing into the face, the sides of the head, the hairline, the back of the head. There's no judgment, no force. We bring our full participation into this meditation. Top of the head. And remember that slight adjustment of your chin. And just notice if there's any gentle movement in the chin that will bring that resilience to inhale and feel the sensation. Exhale, release through the whole body down into the earth. In this way, the mind rests the attention on the natural flow of the breath in the body and the breath out into the earth. We will now bring our awareness down further into the earth, breathing into the body still. We'll go down 5 feet into the earth, and you can do this with water, with light. You can picture yourself as an elevator, whatever supports you to travel down. I like to think of the roots, and then as I go deeper, I like to think of water or light. So breathing now 10 feet into the earth, into the deepest parts of roots outside the door. Any trees there? Or any roots you can think of. Inhale to feel the body, feel the perception, witness the perception of emotions, of mind. And exhale down now 20 feet into the earth. As we drop into the earth, notice if there's any emotions or sensation. Remember your resilience. Remember the Buddha nature and trust the friendliness of your mind. Inhale to feel the body. Exhale now 100 feet. 1,000 feet. We drop fairly swiftly there down into the earth. What does that feel like? Into the rock. We're moving into the energy of the earth. We're always connected. Our awareness strengthens this connection. Inhale to feel the body. Exhale a mile down, 5,000 feet. Notice the sensation of dropping down. Be with that sensation of release, without will. Let it happen at its own pace. Continue to drop on the exhale. 10 miles down. And just notice, is this new? Is this comfortable? Welcome it in. And release that as well. Exhale down. Still feeling the body here, connected, seated on the earth. And as you exhale, go down 100 miles. Continue to drop 1,000 miles. And just notice your pacing. Let it be yours. Let it be just the way that your psyche needs. Inhale to feel the body, all the sensations, anything coming up, any emotions, any thoughts. And exhale that all the way down now, 1,000,000 miles into the earth. And as we flow deeper into the earth, we go past this physical core of the earth. We travel to the very depth, the very center. As we travel to the center, we notice the whole body surrendering down. Inhale to feel. Exhale into this unconditioned, infinite source of the earth. This is beyond physical. This is the spirit, the energy of the earth, the electromagnetic current that moves with us, through us, because of the earth, for the earth. Feel this as this deep, abiding love resonating in the body. As you exhale, release into it, this infinite space, holding. Inhale to feel the whole body. Exhale into this love, into this source of earth. Remember that suffering has a cause. And as you practice here, you watch it release. As you abide in love, you feel, and then you release into that love. You feel, and you release into that love, unconditioned. Let it change all parts of your being, and let it bless all parts of your day. Inhale to feel. Exhale into the infinite space of love. Notice the energy in the body. Notice the pace of your breath. Witness your mind. And thank the earth. Thank your mind. Thank yourself for being in the presence of this deep, deep transfiguration of suffering into love. yourself rest here with your eyes closed as you listen to the Dharma. And this will be a Dharma offering for all the blessings of this practice that you invoked, this gentle release of suffering. When the Buddha first spoke about his awakening, as he was sharing the Four Noble Truths, his first thought was the middle way. He knew that his austerities, where he lived on a grain of rice, were too much for his system. He knew that death would come soon if he lived in this way. The Buddha also saw that being too entangled in worldly possessions and wealth would not liberate his mind and his being. This is why he chose to leave his family, his children, and his wife, and leave the riches behind. The Buddha did not begin as a master. He began as you and I, as a person. And he learned the sincerity of serving all beings on the planet as he practiced each day. He would sit just as you and I sat today. His dedication, his perseverance, these awakened his mind, and his teaching of the middle way is one of the most potent and powerful. It teaches us that we will not know everything, that our curiosity is the key to the practice. Because the middle, the center, just as we traveled to the center of the earth, this is impossible to fathom, the center, this perfect balance or harmony. And yet we feel it. We feel it as love. We feel it as the connection of someone who truly, unconditionally cares for us. Think of the beings that have brought you that Buddha nature. The masters, the ones right now who share with you in the middle of a shooting happening in our community. It's time to be here for each other. Speak out for change, to protect, to surround those that are suffering, mourning, with our love and compassion, listening and holding space for what they truly feel. Who is doing this? Are you doing this? Are you a part of this stream of the Buddha nature? In many of the Buddhist texts, there's the traveling from the shore of the suffering into the far shore of enlightenment. And as you travel across the banks of the river, it can feel challenging. But just as you did today, it is not that far. It's in your showing up to be with the love that you feel. You have this gift. You are human. The trees, the rocks, they do not have the ability to witness their consciousness the way you can. You can witness yourself. You can awaken and offer love in the world and service beyond your own desires, your own resistance, so that you can show up for that community member that's lost their child, so that you can face the news without being drowned in the emotion. Become the being, be in the circles with the beings that awaken this Buddha nature. And remember, the Buddha started with the middle way. To cross the shore, all it takes is one step at a time. The water will continue to feel easier to flow through with your perseverance, your dedication. And when we do this together, we abide in that love. As Thich Nhat Hanh would say, I have arrived, I am home. We are home in this love. So think of the beings today that you'll surround and support with your love. And invite your hands together at your heart. And as you move into your Sunday, witness the blessings of this practice. And may they go out to all the beings on your path. As we listen to the sound of the bell, this last time, we again invite this abiding in love. Thank you so much for being here.